This video tutorial is going to show how to repair or replace a barrier boom after it has been damaged from an impact. We are looking at the SOSEC 200 unit with just a barrier and a boom with a drop skirt, but the same principles apply to the compound version with a gate or the highways barrier. For plain booms, or those with just a drop skirt but no lights, it is often the case that a damaged boom can be shortened and repaired, saving the cost of a new boom or site visit. If your boom has lights, a new unit will be required, but we can show you how to replace it, which will save an engineer visit. If the barrier is broken in the down position as in the previous clip, that's the perfect place to do the repair. If the barrier is broken in the up position, it will need to be brought down to do the repair. To do this, turn the unit off at the regulator inside the battery case, and if possible use the manual release as shown in tutorial 2 to bring the boom down. If the boom is snapped off completely as in this clip, you will need to release the spring in order to lower the barrier holder. From inside the barrier, slacken the spring tensioner to the point where the spring can be released from the bottom hook. Once the spring has been slackened, unhook it from the base and move round to the unlock of the barrier and put the barrier cup in the down position. Then lock the barrier back into place. First, remove the boom cover with the 2 Allen keys. Then, with 2 13mm spanners, slacken the boom cup holder from the barrier. If the boom has internal lights or is a highways version, you will need to disconnect the 3 wires from the chop block once the boom holder has been removed. These wires would then be reconnected on the new boom at the last stage of replacing it. Once the boom cup holder is slackened, it should be possible to remove the broken part of the boom. If it's heavily damaged, it may be required to remove the cup holder completely. You're either going to cut back the damaged boom so it's slightly shorter and then replace the remaining parts into the barrier, and this can be done with a hacksaw or electric cutter, or you're going to refit a completely new boom. To replace the boom, lightly fix the boom holder back into position with the 4 M8 bolts in place but still quite loose. Then slide the boom cover over the end of the boom and slide the boom back into the metal cup as far as it will go. This will need 2 pairs of hands. There are 2 metal parts that need to be included at this stage. One is a flat plate that needs to be hit underneath the barrier boom and between the boom holder. It's a small piece of box section that will require a hole to be drilled in the newly fitted boom. Once the hole is drilled, take the box section and the bolt, slide it through and put the nut on the top. Finally, with the 13mm spanners, tighten all the bolts, including the 4 on the boom holder. Then replace the boom cover holder and secure it in place with its 2 Allen keys. All these parts and the exploded diagram of the boom components are shown in the user guide if required. If the spring was removed to lower the barrier, it needs to be refitted, but the barrier must be brought up to do this. The boom, when unsprung, is heavy and will need 2 people to lift it up. Ensure it is locked into position as soon as possible. Then replace the spring on the hook and tighten and balance it so that the boom rests at 45 degrees. Tutorial 2 shows this in more detail. Finally, lower the boom again to the down position, turn the unit on at the regulator and carry out a full test as shown in video 1.